Well, the introduction of a permanent basic income grant could drive up taxes and increase the country's debt. That is the warning from Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana, fielding questions from MPs in the week after his maiden budget. The extension of the 350 Rand social relief and distress grant for another year will cost 44 billion Rand. But just how sustainable will it be in the long term is still the consideration. By Treasury, we've got Lindsay Dentlinger that has got more details for us.
Enoch Godongwana may have offered taxpayers a 5.2 billion Rand lifeline in his first budget speech by adjusting personal income tax brackets and not increasing the fuel levy for the first time since 1990. But he says introducing a basic grant will require raising more money.
It's all very well to say let's increase the 350 to whatever figure. But it contradicts the very view we said we must cut debt service cost. Because if we increase it, we were going to either increase taxes or a deficit.
Treasury is still crunching the numbers, but Godongwana hopes a position will be taken by Cabinet before the medium-term budget policy statement in October.
There are a lot of grants in the system. We simply pile a grant over each other and so on and so on. Our view, before we can talk about any grant, let's review the grant system as a whole and then saying what would be appropriate in our conditions.
With 4.3 trillion Rand in debt to grapple with, Godongwana says pleasing the ratings agencies could also lead to unpopular choices.
We'll have to cut the deficits fast. We'll have to do a number of things, and which may impact on service delivery. So we are balancing a number of things. We're cutting deficits and debt service costs, not because we want to parade in a beauty contest before the rating agencies. We're cutting these because it's in the interest of this economy, because debt service costs are rising and therefore are crowding out other spending.
Godongwana says a position on keeping the fuel prices down and how e-toll should be funded are still under consideration by technical teams. Lindsay Dentlinger, Cape Town.